Today we will discuss about some examples. See, illustration number 11. A 100-ton closely wound circular coil of radius 10 cm carries a current of 3.2 ampere. So here radius of circular coil is given 10 cm. So R 10 cm or we can say 0.1 meter carries a current of 3.2 ampere. So I 3.2 ampere. And here number of turns is given 100 numbers of turns. So first, what is the field at the center of the coil? So we have to find out magnetic field at the center. So we already know the formula of magnetic field at the center of coil. B is equals to mu 0 Ni upon 2R. Right? Value of mu 0, that is 4 pi 3.14 into 10 raised to minus 7 n 100 I 3.2 upon 2 into radius 0.1. So if you calculate this, then you will get magnetic field 2 into 10 raised to minus 3 Tesla. Right? So here in first case we have to find out magnetic field at a center. So we already know the formula of magnetic field at a center of coil. B is equals to mu 0 Ni upon 2R. Then we know the value of mu 0 N, I and R. So after the calculation we will get magnetic field B 2 into 10 raised to minus 3 Tesla. Now second, what is the magnetic moment of the coil? So first of all, magnetic moment, we know the formula of magnetic moment. M is equals to N-I-A. Here N as it is, I as it is. Here circular coil is given, so area pi r square. So M is equals to value of N 100, I 3.2, pi 3.14 and R square 0.1 whole square. So if you calculate this, then you will get moment of inertia, magnetic moment M 10.04 ampere into meter square. So once again we have to find out magnetic moment of this coil. So we know that magnetic moment M is equals to NIA, but here circular coil is given, so area pi r square. So N 100, I 3.2, pi 3.14, radius 3.1, here r square, so 0.1 whole square. So after the calculation we get magnetic moment 10.04 ampere into meter square. Now the coil is placed in a vertical plane and is free to rotate about the horizontal axis, which coincides with its diameter. A uniform magnetic field of 2 Tesla in the horizontal direction exits such that initially the axis of coil is in the direction of field. So here magnetic field is given 2 Tesla. B is equals to 2 Tesla. And in first case, the axis of the coil is in the direction of field and the coil rotates through an angle of 90 degree under the influence of the magnetic field. So here in first case, the coil is in the direction of field. So theta 1 is equals to 0 degree. And in second case, the coil rotates through an angle 90 degree under the influence of magnetic field. So theta 2 90 degree. So what are the magnitude of torque on the coil in the initial and final position? So we have to find out the torque in initial condition and in final condition, right? So see here, this is C. So initial torque tau 1 is equals to NIAB sin theta, but in initial condition theta 1. So theta 1 is 0. So tau 1 is equals to NIAB sin 0. We know that sin 0 is equals to 0. So initial torque is equals to 0 Newton into meter. Now final torque tau 2 NIAB sin 90. We know the value of sin 90, that is 1. So NIAB, right? So tau 2 is equals to NIA. NIA, we know the value of NIA, that is 10 into magnitude of magnetic field 2. So tau 2 is equals to 10 into 2, that is 20 Newton into meter. So in initial condition theta 1 0, so tau 1 NIAB sin theta 1, but theta 1 0, we know that sin 0 0. So in initial condition torque 0. And final condition theta 2 90, so tau 2 NIAB sin 90, that is 1. So tau 2 NIAB, we know the value of NIA, that is M 10.04, or we can say 10. So 10 into 2, 20. So now the fourth is D. What is the angular speed acquired by the coil when it is rotated by angle 90? The moment of inertia of coil is 0.1 kilogram into meter square. So here we have to find out the angular speed at angle theta 2. So omega 2 we have to find out. The moment of inertia is given I, that is 0.1 kilogram into meter square. So here we have to find out the angular speed at an angle 90 degree. So we have to find out omega 2. And initial condition, we know that omega 1 is 0, right? So to find out omega 2, we have to derive relation of omega 2 with moment of inertia I. So we already know the formula of work, that is dW is equals to tau into d theta, right? We already discussed this formula in standard 11, right? In chapter number 7, we know that dW is equals to tau into d theta. But to find out total work, we integrate it. So integration dW is equals to integration tau d theta. But we know that tau torque is equals to mb sin theta. So integration of dW, that is work done, W is equals to integration mb sin theta d theta. And here the lower limit of angle is theta 1 and upper limit theta 2. So we know that m and b constant, so here we take mb common, so integration theta 1 to theta 2 sin theta d theta, right? Now we already know that the integration of sin theta is minus cos theta. So mb minus cos theta, lower limit theta 1, upper limit theta 2. So mb minus cos theta 2, first of all upper limit, then minus lower limit minus cos theta 1, like this, right? So mb minus cos theta 2, that is 90, minus minus plus cos theta 1, that is 0, right? So we already know that value of cos 0 1 and cos 90 0. So W is equals to mb into 1, or we can say mb, right? So we know that work is equals to m into b, but here we have to find out the angular speed. So we know that W is equals to delta K, and we know that kinetic energy in rotational motion 1 by 2 I omega square. So delta K 1 by 2 I omega 2 square minus 1 by 2 I omega 1 square, right? Because we know that kinetic energy in rotational motion 1 by 2 I omega square. So change in kinetic energy 1 by 2 I omega 2 square minus 1 by 2 I omega 1 square. So here this is equation 1, this is 2. So from equation 1 and 2 we get W, that is delta K 1 by 2 I omega 2 square minus 1 by 2 I omega 1 square is equals to MB. But omega 1 0. So 1 by 2 I omega 2 square is equals to MB. We have to find out omega 2. So here we formulate omega 2 square is equals to 2 MB by I. So omega 2 is equals to square root of 2 MB by I. Right. So the relation between angular speed with moment of inertia I, that is omega 2 is equals to square root of 2 MB by I. So omega 2 is equals to square root of 2 value of m. We know that m is equals to 10 B, that is 2 magnetic field 2 Tesla upon I, value of I 0.1. So here if you calculate this, then you will get omega 2 20 radian per second, right? So this is very important question, right? The question will be like this: prove the relation between angular speed, that is omega, and I. So you have to prove omega is equals to square root of 2 MB by I. Once again friends, see here. Here the radius, current and number of turns is given. We have to find out magnetic field at a center. So we know that B is equals to mu 0 Ni upon 2R. So we know the value of mu 0 Ni and R. So after calculating this, we get magnetic field B. Now to find out magnetic moment, we know that M is equals to Ni. So value of N 100, I 3.2. Area circular coil is given, so area pi r square. So we get magnetic moment 10 ampere meter square. Then we have to find out initial and final torque. Initial angle theta 1 and final angle theta 2, that is 90 degree. So initial torque tau 1 NIAB sin theta 1, but theta 1 0, sin 0 0. So initial torque 0. Final torque NIAB sin theta 2, but theta 2 90. So NIAB sin 90, sin 91. So tau 2 NIAB, but NIA 10 into B2. So final torque 20 Newton into meter. Then we have to find out the angular speed. Here I given 0.1 kilogram meter square. So we already discussed the concept of rotational motion in standard 11 chapter number 7. So we already know that integration of dw is equals to integration tau into d theta. But integration of dw, that is total work, w is equals to integration theta 1 to theta 2, value of tau mb sin theta d theta. Here we take mb common, so integration theta 1 to theta 2 sin theta d theta. But the integration of sin theta, that is minus cos theta, lower limit theta 1, upper limit theta 2. So first of all upper limit, so minus cos theta 2 minus lower limit minus cos theta 1. So we know that theta 1 0 and theta 2 90. So mb minus cos 90 minus minus plus cos 0. So w is equals to mb. But we know that W is equals to delta K, that is change in kinetic energy. But we know that for rotational motion, kinetic energy K 1 by 2 I omega square. So delta K 1 by 2 I omega 2 square minus 1 by 2 I omega 1 square. That is equation number 2. So from 1 and 2 we get W, that is 1 by 2 I omega 2 square minus 1 by 2 I omega 1 square is equals to MB. Right, in initial condition omega 1 0. So 1 by 2 I omega 2 square is equals to 2 MB. So here we formulate omega 2. So omega 2 square is equals to 2 MB by I. So omega 2 square root of 2 MB by I. So 2 as it is, M, 10, B 2 and I 0.1. So after calculating this, you will get angular speed, that is 20 radian per second. Right? Now we move forward to our next example, that is C. Example number 30. A. A circular coil of 30 turns and radius 8 centimeter. So here number of turns and there is 30 and radius 8 centimeter. So 0.08 meter. Carrying a current of 6 ampere. So here current is given, I is equals to 6 ampere. Is suspended vertically in a uniform horizontal magnetic field of magnitude 1 Tesla. So here magnetic field B given 1 Tesla. The field lines makes an angle of 60 degree with the normal of circular coil. So here theta is given 60 degree. Calculate the magnitude of counter torque that must be applied to prevent the coil from turning. So theta is given 60 degree. We have to find out torque. So we already know the formula of torque. Torque is tau is equals to mb sin theta. Right? Or instead of m, we know m is equals to nia. So instead of m, NIAB sin theta. Right? So tau is equals to value of n 30, I 6, A pi r square. Right? Because here circular coil is given. B 1 sin theta, that is sin 60. So tau is equals to 180 into pi, that is 3.14, r square 0.08 whole square. Value of sin 60, that is root 3 by 2. So if you solve this, then you will get torque tau is equals to 3.13 Newton into meter. Right? Now see second case. Would your answer change if the circular coil in A were replaced by a planar coil of some irregular space that encloses the same area? So here in second case, area will be same. So if torque is changed or unchanged. So see here friends, we already know the formula of torque. Tau is equals to mb sin theta, or we can say niab sin theta. So here the area will be same. So here also number of turns, current and magnetic field also same. So here the torque will remain same. So if the area is same, then torque will be unchanged, or we can say torque will be same. Tau is equals to 3.13 Newton into meter. Right? So this is very easy example. We have to find out torque, and we already know the formula of torque. Torque tau is equals to NIAB sin theta. Then see example number 9. C. A square coil of side 10 centimeter consists of 20 turns. So here length of square coil is given. So square coil is given. So length L 10 centimeter. So we can say 0.1 meter. Having number of turns 20. Carries a current of 12 ampere. So here current I is given, that is 12 ampere. The coil is suspended vertically and the normal to the plane of coil makes an angle of 30 degree. So here theta is given 30 degree. With the direction of uniform horizontal magnetic field, magnitude of 0.80 Tesla. So magnetic field B is given, the magnitude of magnetic field, that is 0.80 Tesla. So what is the magnitude of torque experienced by the coil? So we have to find out torque tau. So we already know the formula of torque. Torque tau is equals to NIAB sin theta. So N as it is, I as it is. Here area. So here square coil is given. So we know the area of square, that is length into length. So L square. So instead of A, L square B. Sine value of theta 30 degree. Right. So N I as it is area of a square coil, that is L square B sine value of theta 30. So we know the value of N 20, I 12. L square, that is 0.1 whole square, B 0.80, sine 30 1 by 2. So if you calculate this, then you will get torque tau 0.96 Newton into meter. So once again, this is same example as example number 13, right? So here square coil is given, number of turns, length, current, angle theta and magnitude of magnetic field is given. We have to find out torque. So we use the formula torque tau is equals to NIAB sin theta. Here square coil is given, so area of square, that is L square. So N I instead of A, L square B sine value of theta 30. Right. So after calculating this, we get torque tau is equals to 0.96 Newton into meter. Right. So if you remember the formula, then you can easily calculate any example. Okay friends, thank you.